Hi everyone, it's Abby and I'm back in touch with you today to give you a little bit more information about my skincare, skin lightening journey. I started somewhere around the end of August doing a glutathione journey basically on glutathione and vitamin C. I did that for about 2.5 months, just glutathione and vitamin C, starting with liposomal glutathione, taking just under 700 milligrams and about 600 milligrams of vitamin C daily. I can honestly say it was probably 3 months before I noticed any change at all at that dosage. And what I did notice was that my skin did have a very pleasant glow. I would say it looked as though I had gotten up and rubbed my skin down with the best cocoa butter lotion or something like that, even though I hadn't. Just wake up, my skin looked glowy, it looked moist, and I was happy with the appearance of my skin. I can't honestly say that I noticed, however, any big difference in the color or the tone or the depth of the color in my overall appearance. Now, I would say, however, by the fourth month, um, I was seeing some things noticeably lighter than I had seen them before. Now, I know a lot of people talk about colorexia or tonorexia, and I believe to some extent I fell victim to this because I'm putting on products and I'm not seeing huge difference in my skin until I did two things. One, I had a look at my tattoo, and I have a tattoo here on the inside of my arm that for the first time, the tattoo coloring actually popped. Now, this tattoo has 3 to 4 shades in it. It has a green, it has a blue, it has a violet, and it has a yellow. And I've had this tattoo for many years. And from a distance, 2 feet away or more, it looked like a bruise. And closer up than that, you would say, okay, it's definitely a tattoo, but the ability to note the colors in it was almost impossible. It was about the 4.5 month mark, however, that I could actually say, I see colors. I see blue and I see green. And in the middle, although it's on video, it still looks as though it's a bruise, just a big black spot. But in person, you can see it's a blue or violet color. That was the first indicator to me that there was actually color change to my skin, because this tattoo that basically just like looked like a big black something actually started to delineate, and you could see the shape and the form, because my dark brown color was now noticeably different to more of an orange brown, so that the black outline of the tattoo was more pronounced. So that was the first indicator to me that my color has really lightened. The second indicator to me was in a makeup test. I will insert some pictures um, in this video, probably here or here. I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to try and I'm going to get it done for you. I'm going to insert a picture or two where I did a makeup test. Now, this is a fun way to see if you're really changing. Use your everyday foundation, the one that you've been using all along, and apply it into 3 different spots on your body. I applied my foundation on my cheekbone. I applied my foundation on my upper shoulder area, right about here on my décolleté. And I applied foundation on my forearm. And that's what you're going to see in the picture. And that is where I could see an easy 3 to 4 change tone difference. So it's real, it works. I will say the only thing that I changed in my regime was I changed from a liquid liposomal glutathione to a S-acetyl glutathione in capsule form. I also increased my dose to closer to the 800 milligrams of acetyl glutathione, which is close to 8,000 milligrams of regular glutathione. And with that, I was taking 4,000 milligrams of liposomal vitamin C, also in capsule form. And that's, I think, has helped to give me my greatest boost. And yeah, the proof is in the pudding. So you can see my tone, my before and my after. So before I was all one beautiful cocoa brown, and now I'm more of a caramel mocha brown, not quite as cocoa. Now my skin tone is not 100% even. What's here on my décolleté, on my neckline, is definitely lighter and brighter than on my face. And I guess that makes sense. My face is what gets the most sun exposure. Something on my nose is what gets the most sun exposure. But my face is also brighter. I have been trying to always, when I put my lightening cream on now that I've been using for a short time, I try and rub it over my lip line into my lips as much as I can to avoid giving myself the very dark, notorious black lip. So my lip in general is a brown pink color, but I put the lightener on over through my lips as well, my lightening cream, to help everything lighten more evenly. And unfortunately, I am struggling with my knuckles. You can see how dark they are. Right now, I'm on my day 4 of a mandelic acid peel on my knuckles. I'm hoping that my knuckles will even out. But yes, my hands are also very light. Here's where you can see a darker area on my lower knuckle. And then these ones are all pretty much uniform, all dark. But this tone here has gotten much lighter than it was. It's still lighter than my face, as you can see. And I'm hoping soon my face will catch up to the color of my hands and that my knuckles will also be one color with my hands. So I'll be working on chemical peels and I'll tell you more about that. So can the journey be done with the glutathione and vitamin C? Definitely. Increasing the vitamin C, I believe it was helpful. They say the maximum that the body absorbs is about 2,000 milligrams a day. I'm taking about 3. I figured I would err on this side of caution. I know a lot of people are doing 4 and 5 thousand milligrams of vitamin C, but that seems excessive to me. So based on the fact the average person, average size, can absorb 2,000, I'm taking 3, so I've megadosed about as much as possible. Right now, I'm taking quite a lot, an acetyl dosage of 9 to 12 hundreds of acetyl glutathione a day. That is a heavy dosage. I've been doing that for 5.5 weeks now. I will be reducing it and switching it up and putting MSM into my regime. I do take MSM occasionally, just 1,000 milligram caplet a couple of times a week. I'm trying to get my body used to it before I switch to a heavier dosage. And that's it. That's my progress. I wanted to share that with you. Thank you.